Do you believe that you're beautiful right now, just the way that you are? I hope you say yes, but if you're like the majority of women and like me, then you can't say with confidence on a daily basis, I am pretty, I feel beautiful. Listen, there are a lot of things that I would love to change about our culture, but one of the main things is this terrible perpetuation of an unrealistic standard of beauty. I wish I could change how women and girls feel about their bodies. Y'all, I get it. I've been there 100%. I know what it feels like to look in the mirror and not like what you see and battle your body like it's your worst enemy. I've even had experiences where I get excited and I feel actually good about myself for once, and I go to a party or some other event and I see somebody who I think looks better than me, and all of a sudden I feel a lot of self-hatred and self-loathing and embarrassment, and I just want to go hide in a hole. And then I'm telling myself the old lies of I am ugly, I am unworthy, and I am not enough. This is a huge issue in our culture, and one that I could probably put out 100 videos discussing. But here are some practical ways that I want to fight that perception in our world today, that women are only as good as the way that they look. So for you personally, one of the main things you can do to fight that is to fact check your feelings. Remember, feelings are not facts. So we're going to fact check some of these things and choose a different path. When we feel discouragement and self-hatred, remember, there is no definition of female beauty. There is no definition of what you are supposed to look like. Our culture today has taken the entire range of humanity and reduced it down to one tiny type. And if you're like the rest of us and we don't fit in this tiny type, well then I'm sorry, you don't fit at all. And this is so wrong. This is wrong. These are lies to make you believe things and buy things and feel a certain way. We're all aware of Photoshop, but that doesn't keep us from believing that if only we looked like Victoria's Secret models, then we wouldn't be less than. I know, I've been there. But here's the funny thing. Every woman feels this way, even the models. Why? Because when you're told to look perfect, there's no rest for the weary. You can't slack off on that. That's a full-time job. You're never satisfied because you're always comparing yourself to someone else, and you're always going to have somebody else who's more beautiful, more perfect, more fit, more thin, more whatever than you. It never ends. And that leads me to number 2. You can't look to other people to tell you that you're beautiful. You have to believe that on your own. Compliments feel great, but if you don't believe that you're beautiful, then you're going to spend your entire life trying to fill a bucket that's got a hole in the bottom. So how do you feel confident on your own? Well, you have to practice. Practice loving yourself. It may feel really foreign and strange because it's like, how do I talk nicely to something that I don't even like? But you have to try. So when you're looking in the mirror, instead of saying, oh my gosh, I have 4 zits on my face, say, wow, I like my eyes, or I like my hair. Whatever it is, something positive, a positive self-affirmation, at least a few every day, can start renewing your mind and getting you on a positive track instead of a negative one. Just imagine if you gave that person permission to be and feel beautiful, imagine what that person will do for someone else. And if you're giving others permission to be and feel just as they are, then wouldn't that be great to feel the same? So we have to stop judging. We have to stop comparing. Remind yourself that everyone is beautiful just the way they are, including you. Give yourself permission to feel beautiful. And here's just a little pro tip. When you find yourself comparing yourself to somebody that you see in public or somebody in school or somebody at work or whatever you're comparing yourself about, like, oh, her hair looks better than me today, turn that into a compliment for her. So when you walk by her desk, be like, hey, your hair's looking bombing today. Or if you like somebody's outfit and you think they look better than you do, stop it right there and just turn it into a compliment, because they're battling that self-hatred just as much as you are. Everybody needs a confidence booster. So give it. When you're feeling judgy, give a compliment. Imagine what we would do to one another if we were kind like that. I hope you like these practical tips of how to start training your mind to truly understand and believe your worth and value, and that you are beautiful just the way that you are. But sometimes it takes a little bit of reprogramming in our brains to start really believing that and taking it into heart. So if you've got some extra ideas, leave it in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to this video, share it with your friends, and I'll see you next time on This Full Life with Kelly.